Hello, my name is Marta Ferreira Silva. I am 35 years old and I am a restaurant manager in Porto at the moment. I use social networks. I use quite a lot in my private life and in my professional life. What do I use? I use Facebook, I use Instagram, and I use LinkedIn. Facebook and Instagram, I use mostly, not mostly, but I use a lot for myself. So I see, or better, I read a lot of news. Pretty much all the news I know when I read. It's through social networks, mostly on Facebook. On Instagram, it's more about friends and family and things like that. LinkedIn, I use only for my professional life. So it's where you can find everything I've done in my professional life. You can find on LinkedIn. Is also where I normally look for a job. I use a lot of LinkedIn, especially when I lived in London. LinkedIn is very important for you find a job, and is where people find you also, and they approach you for different jobs and different experiences. I have to use social networks for my job. It's as I am a restaurant manager, and as everybody probably understands, this is very important in this type of business. You have to be very careful in what you put there and how do you put them out there. I actually did a course in England that the company where I used to work for, they put me into it, as I was responsible, and at least 2 or 3 places where I worked for the social network, I had to post every single day on Instagram. I had to post pictures about food, cocktails, dishes of the day, whatever you think that used to be useful for guests, for them to know about you when they want to try your restaurant and your food and things like that. The light they use is very important. You should be very not how can I say this? You should be very methodic, maybe, the way you use it. And it's pretty much that, I guess. Related to myself, you also have to be very careful with what you put out there. Always maintain a professional way, because in nowadays, if you are looking for a job, they will look for everything that exists about you on internet, and even small things sometimes they have an impact in how people sees you. Sometimes you can't see that people will see something different about that picture of that or that comment, but yes, you shouldn't get so involved in certain kinds of things, like comments and things like that, because you are putting your perspective and your way of thinking for people to be able to see. And when you are looking for a job, every single thing is important, especially when you are in a market where there is a lot of people, there is a lot of offer, and you need to be better than others, or at least look like.